You'll know my next guest from the hugely popular sitcom Outnumbered, where she played Mum Sue, of course. More recently, from ITV's crime drama Next of Kin. Well, now Claire Skinner is back. She's heading to the theatre in the play A Day in the Death of Joe Egg, and she joins me now. It's so good to see you.
You and you.
And this play is such an interesting play. It's one of those plays that sort of stays with you. The story is as relevant today as it was when it was first written.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a play that when I kind of knew it, but I didn't really. And then when I started working on it, I kept reading it. It just gives more and more and more. And it's a fabulous play because it's about a family living with a severely disabled daughter. But it's also kind of got this, the writer, Peter Nichols, it's based on his story of him living with his own daughter who had these kind of difficulties. And it's written with this kind of really dark humour. So it's about something really quite dark and serious, but in a very human way that we all do when we're faced with quite difficult things, is we use humour.
Yeah, we do. And, especially the Brits, we're very good at that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a coping mechanism, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that is kind of what the play is about. It's about people, how you cope, and it's about, you know, despair, but it's also about hope and, you know, humour.
And for the first time, I believe, the young actress who's playing the daughter, she's got disabilities herself.
Yes.
Not clearly not as severe, but she has, which is really interesting.
Yeah, no, it's fabulous. She's being played by a really, really brilliant actress called Storm Tulis, and she herself has cerebral palsy. And she's bringing us so much. You know, she's been very, very, really generous with herself about her experience of living with disability. Even though, as you say, she has a different. You know, she's a lot more able than the character in our play.
And also Toby Stephens, you're working with, and you worked with him before, didn't you?
Yeah, about 18, 19 years ago, we played a slightly strange brother and sister combo in a Polyakov called Perfect Strangers. So,
I remember that.
Yeah,
I do remember that was very odd. But
it
very
was
good.
quite odd.
But good, as he always is.
Oh, brilliant, yeah. So it's lovely
Once
to be
you go
working.
into his world, it's OK.
Yeah,
you get there. So that's great. When you've worked with somebody you've worked with before, you've got that shorthand, it's just a bit easier, isn't it?
It's easier, and you really trust. There are, you know, actors that you've worked with before, and, you know, you really trust them. Because you have to, especially in a play like this, you really have to trust who you're working with. And you know, and he's very fun. You know, there's a lot of love and humour in the room. Yeah, in the rehearsal room,
which is what you want. Which is what you want.
Absolutely.
When does it all kick off?
It kicks off on Saturday at Trafalgar Studios.
And how are you feeling?
I keep getting little flips of nerves because it's quite there's a lot of audience address in this play as well. Right. So there's a lot of directly talking to the audience, which is a bit bit nerve-wracking, but I'm sure it'll all be fine.
But that's OK. In your job, I guess you use the nerves.
Yes, you do. You have to sort of ride it. It's like a bit like surfing,
I guess.
Sort of, you have to ride. Not that I've ever surfed in my life.
No, it's great. It's so different, obviously, from something like Outnumbered that people still talk about, still love. It's such a huge part of your life. In so many different ways, but it's such a huge part of your life. Yeah. It was really groundbreaking. I mean, I love the fact those kids were so real. We all know children like that. Yeah, we do. And it was because the writers and directors, just everything was based around those kids. So our whole day revolved around what they were able to do and what, you know, and that's how you do it. You cater towards the kids, and then they'll just give so much if you're kind to them and gentle with them. Oh, it's great. It's a lovely way to work and quite interesting, I would imagine, for you. A lot of ad-libbing and a lot of sort of going with the flow. Yeah, you just had to go with the flow, and Hugh and I had to sort of, a lot of the time take a back seat and let them go. And then when they'd gone home, we'd do the more nuts and bolts stuff. Gotcha. Yeah, and you have to be generous as well, and I think that's a great gift if you're an actor, is that generosity thing. Yeah. And of course you tour together. I didn't even know that. That's brilliant. Congratulations. That's really good. It's a lovely little life surprise, isn't it? Exactly. Well, the thing is, if you know somebody really well, I think it just sort of cuts down all that sort of like going out on the first date malarkey. Absolutely. Because you know what his favourite colour is, and you know whether he likes brown sauce or red sauce. Yeah, we can just move on. Yeah. So it's a lovely thing. Now, the last time he was on the show, he did an abseil. I know. It was quite scary. They did it. It was for the ambulance service, of course, and they did a brilliant job, him and Dr Hilary. And Dr Hilary's about to do that again. Yes, so I hear. He's very brave, particularly as it was quite painful for both of them. Pete. I know.
Oh, God, that's hilarious.
I know. He was good, though. He was very calm.
He's he's quite a daredevil,
Yeah, he is. He's great.
Yeah.
And I love him on Mock the Week. He's just so quick on that.
Yeah, very, as you say, he's very calm and kind of easy, isn't he? Yeah, and then just does a sly one. Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah. So looking forward to this new play.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's all, as you said, it's all starting on Saturday, and you'll be using the nerves.
Yes, I will be using the nerves.
And it'll be fine.
And it's all going to be fine.
No, it'll be absolutely... It will be absolutely fine. And I know you did a Christmas special of Outnumbered, but if you all fancy getting together again, it would be ever so nice.
Really would be lovely, wouldn't it?
Have
you seen pictures of them lately?
They're all grown up.
Giant children.
They are, but then, you know, you could maybe they have got married and had babies of their own. Who knows?
Exactly. Well, who knows? Who knows what's around the corner? I don't.
It's great.
But they are lovely, lovely kids.